Hello, welcome back to the channel, and for those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and also the notification bell will alert you to up and coming videos. So thank you so much for those of you who support the channel as well. I really appreciate all of you. Let's get this collective message out. We have a new super moon in Taurus happening right now. So super is extra energy. It is a new reset. Remember, planting seeds for your intentions, resetting an energy. But it really is a bit of a mixed energy. So we'll just give you some little energetic aspects so that you can work with them and understand. Remember, it's all about your growth, your transformation, and also harnessing within you a sense of self and who you are now. So with this new moon, think of it as like a reset. Okay, so we're in a reset energy, but it is going to like reinforce the whole month. Actually will be a big reinforcing of the breakup and shake up of old patterns, and from the old south node into the north node for you. We've got some very conflicting energies going on here as well. Now there's an energy, we've definitely got this Mars in Aries energy, the get up, the go. Oh, I didn't see that, Aries in the bottom of the deck. We've got this get up, go, new beginnings, leaps of faith, you know, the courage, the stamina, the drive, the force to do. That is what Aries brings in us. The I am, the I know who I am now, and taking action in that. But just know this, we also have at the end of the month like a Jupiter expansion, which is more growth. So we're feeling this build-up of energy to do and be and take action. That Jupiter into Gemini is speedy, 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 fast. Okay, so we've got the Aries action, and we've got Jupiter into Gemini, which is speedy expansion. So there's the stepping into your power, but Pluto is still shifting and changing, and it is a big planet. It's a slow moving planet. We've also come out of Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is we had it for 3 weeks, going backwards, it's moving forward, but it's also very slow. There is a 2-week gaining momentum. Okay, now we went back into review, okay, to dig deeper, to go back over, to have a look, to reminisce. What did you overlook? You know, all of the above. What do you need to take care of? What do you need to clean up within you, your life, whatever belief systems? We're talking mental, emotional, physical, spiritually. Now also we have a Pisces aspect here. So everything could feel too much at this time, because unless you have a lot of like fire aspects or mutable or changeable aspects, we can feel it's too much, okay? And that's that Pisces, very sensitive energy going, oh, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overloaded. So you may be going into some checkout, shutdown, timeout, you know, hermit mode. That's okay if you need to do that. But these shifts of energy are fast. So unless you have the ability to transmute that, alchemize that, transmit it, work through it, or allow it to work through you, it's like if you get a download of energy, oh, this fast pace, but you know, can you process, integrate that? And it's a pressure, it's like a pressure cooker energy. So be aware of that, because we've got some fire now. So, you know, and Pluto is about transformation, particularly of our deep, dark underworld, or, you know, the hidden and things like that. So it's going to have a lot of energy there with the fire. We've got a Gaia, planet Earth, Taurus, Earth, what nurtures us is upgrading. We've got to set our new intentions and our new cycles. It is a reset. But here's the thing, Taurus is slow. Taurus is a slow moving energy. So there's where we have the conflicting energies, and they will be in you as well. Okay, so I'm just going to, that was a little bit crooked, I think. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I think my camera just moved. So we've got 5 planets in this Earth, Taurus new moon, super new moon, in like an Earth energy in conjunction, and then we've got Jupiter, Uranus are screaming for a reboot. But as I said, Taurus likes things slow, steady, no surprises. It's about safety, stability, security. So, you know, we've got all these opportunities, shifts and jumps coming in, but this other energy is kind of the opposite and opposing the opposite and sending us into this other energy. So what I want you to do is utilize this energy to ground in the new you. Now, if you're sitting there saying, I don't know who the new me is, that's okay. Get earthed, get grounded, connect into yourself. And meaning everything that no longer serves you now, everything that you are no longer in vibrational alignment, anything that is not allowing you to grow, anything that is not allowing you to expand, anything that you feel you have outgrown, basically, you will feel those energies now, because there is an upgrade in the energies, okay? You're closing the old, you're stepping into the new. Ground into the new you. Give yourself that nurturing time to take deep reflection. So rather than getting in this, I want to get going, but security, stability, what I want you to do is change that into earthing, grounding, processing, creating a foundation for where you're going. Okay, so because I cannot make this up. So we've got this fire element. We've got Leo here, and it says, let your inner hero out. So it's like, I want to go, I want to be, I want to do who I am, you know, Leo behind it, time of success, and let's get this going. And then we've got old Taurus coming in here, change of heart, reevaluation. So one of the main aspects that I've been seeing, picking up, and is, are you going to stay in the old and repeat a cycle, or are you going to elevate, grow, transform, and move into your next higher octave of yourself and elevation of yourself within your own? See, contentment, we're going to be looking at this chance to boost our vitality and what actually fulfills us, what brings satisfaction. And we have the Libra there bringing this balance into you and relationships, which the Taurus will bring in the security, stability. Libra is about love there, Aries, new beginnings, and Aquarius, free spirit. So a lot of you are going to be feeling and wanting to break away. You really are. Break out, break free, break away from the old paradigm that you currently live in, okay? What else can we look at here? It's about your soul's growth, okay? Where have you outgrown your soul's, the level at which your soul's at? So we have a lot of soul imprinting. Therefore, you know, karma lessons, old karmic cycles that we learn from past life and this life. Whether you believe in past lives or not, there is this soul imprinting, and we are here to null and void, heal, complete, cycle out, learn, grow, And the soul yearns for growth. You know, if we do not, you can hit a level where you have completed your growth this lifetime. There is nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do hit a level, and this is going on a lot now, where there is no more, they are who they are, there is no more growth, okay, on a soul level, not a physical level, not a money level, just on a soul growth. What they are, who they are, and what they give, you will start to see that's it, that is set, okay? Other people, their soul continues and yearns to grow. We see this in a lot of fire energy, any energy, really. Everyone's on their own soul mission, but the fire element within your chart, we will all have it somewhere. That is where you yearn to grow. That's where you yearn to mutable signs, expansion, change, you know, flexibility. And then we have the fixed earth signs, or the fixed signs, who are not easily brought out of that set comfort zone within energy. All right. New blueprints. Water, emotion, overflowing, and our ancient future. I mean, what can I say there except new blueprints is your new paradigm. It is your new north node. There is a new you. It is the unknown. It is your comfort zone. You don't grow, change, and expand in your current situation. Nobody grows in a comfort zone. You can nurture it, you can grow something, but it will only grow so far. All right. So air, paradigm shift under new blueprints. Wow. Manifesting. So the water is your emotion. And I feel like this is going to be a flood of emotion manifesting in you. The infinite and ancient future. A lot of you could actually, beyond the mind, a lot of you could actually experience a sudden download, dream, epiphany, revelation, that you're meant to, where you see yourself or your future or where you're meant to be, do. It may not make sense to you, but look, balancing forces and home, bringing you into balance all the elements in you first. There's the Taurus to now take this next cycle and elevation and transformation of you on a soul level. So if you are feeling like nothing fits, nothing's inspiring you, nothing's, you're exhausted, no energy, I call it the dead battery energy, and we charge it up and it's back down, and we charge it up and it's back down. What happens there is nothing is inspiring that soul to go another level, okay? So you hear the old saying, nothing's feeding my soul. And why? Because we have to go into vulnerability in reverse. That is the one thing, with healings within ourselves, every person on the earth, vulnerability, we have to go into that to transform. That's our biggest fear. And Taurus is not about vulnerability. It's about safety, security. And that is it. We can look at soulmates and higher divine soulmates and twin flame energy. Even if you take those labels off, there are people that come into your life who challenge your soul's growth, who inspire you. And then there's people who come into your life, relationships. We can have friends, can be soulmates. We have soul families, soul groups. There are people who come in to inspire and create you to grow, or we go into a comfort zone with something we feel, and there we have karmic cycles. It's going to pour rain, guys, so I hope it doesn't overpower my voice. It shouldn't, but it's probably going to get pretty loud. So just remember that, here's how you tell between the divinity within you and your spiritual path, it's getting really loud, and actual, if I'm in a karmic cycle. A karmic cycle, you're growing, you're learning, but it's quite toxic. It's quite challenging. And we are at the precipice. Are you going to repeat the current vibrational frequency cycle that you are in, or are you ready to elevate, okay, and grow and be expanded? Divine counterpart, see, the internal explorer. Sorry, I had to do that because they're really, really dry. I couldn't pick it up. Transformation and into harmonic flight and into your full life force and grid, an upgraded grid of oneself. Oh God, I can't, my hands are, I can't pick them up. And then heart chakra, okay? So full spectrum of self. And that's what divine unions do. That's why they're very challenging. So divine unions are not your everyday cycle growth within the 3D. You know, they will take you into vulnerability. They will take, not comfort zone, they will take you into vulnerability within yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. They are designed to bring you into the full spectrum of yourself. That's why when we go into divine unions, things are activated in us, fears, vulnerability, blockages, and we generally as humans turn against our divine counterpart. Please do not mix this up, because they're not toxic. They may be triggering, they may be enforcing change that you don't want, but they're not toxic. They're not full of drama, chaos, trauma bonding, comfort zone, battle. It's not battle, it's not chaos, it's not control, it's not obsession, it's not addiction, it's not seduction, it's not that. That's not growth. That is control of the current order that you are in, are giving you a false sense of growth, of your soul's yearning to feel more within yourself, within the spectrum of yourself and your heart and your feelings. But it's the toxicity that gives you a false sense of dopamine, vasopressin, that type of thing. What we're talking here is about getting into your true divinity, on your true path, in your true alignment, in alignment with your mission. So this is bringing you into your full potential. And we generally don't like these people. These are the people that we find will trigger us, or we have too strong of a connection, and we'll run because fears come up. So this is a courageous, brave, stepping into something I don't know and I cannot control, and there's something higher happening within me. Karmic spiritual cycles, they can be negative or positive. But we'll look at the if I'm in a karmic cycle, that is something that keeps me crazy and busy and addicted and obsessed, and I'm getting all these emotional hits, but it's actually within a comfort zone where no growth is. Yeah, because why this healing has to happen now, and this upgrade with Gaia then upgrade you whether you like it or not. So why is because you have some unique gifts to come out here. You have these, I just turned them around the wrong way. So keep that in mind. This is a massive expansion and a possibility opportunities for you to anchor into the decision, the choice of your frequency within your soul's growth and your soul's mission on earth now to anchor into a solid connection of the new you, of the next level of you. Luminant essence, communication and co-creation, freedom. So you are absolutely talking to the spirit guides now, the universal frequencies, the grid frequencies. You are absolutely an illumination of your energy field. It's more heightened than ever because we've got all these upgrades, Schumann resonance, solar flares being read. It's there in science, and so it will upgrade us because we are water, we are frequency, we are channels for frequency, we are conductors, and water represents emotions. Emotions are your Wi-Fi to the universe. The universe reads frequency and vibration, and it doesn't, yes, it does read your emotions, what you emanate out, but it also creates your vibrational frequency, Spirit said, actually comes also from your soul's journey. So they are governing and frequency adjusting you to your soul's journey here on life, on your life path, sorry. And that frequency within your soul shows them lessons learnt or not, outside your mind, outside your perspective, okay? And then your heart frequency, it's the magnet to what you attract or deflect, okay? Close off. So that, okay, vulnerability, level of vulnerability shows this, the universe, the soul's reading of the soul frequency of lessons learned. All of your emotions are more like your daily Wi-Fi, okay? The higher up, check into your heart and your soul resonance so they can see what alignment you are actually truly in beyond your 3D human consciousness and embodiment of the body. Okay, so it's time for this gracious receptivity, as in stepping into the divinity of the unlimited potential of energy and allow it to move through you. We don't interrupt energy forces. We allow it to move through us. So we clear our energy field to raise our vibration, and we bring those energy fields in through us, okay? So we can embody that frequency. Think of everything like electricity and how you can short out electricity. And that's why the integration process, you can get a download, you can get a boot of energy, but it could blow you back out. So there has to be an integration process, and the integration process is about all the clearing and healing and the transmutation of the shadow energy, okay, as to the processing of the cells, the belief systems, and the body, and that is the current of your Wi-Fi. Anyway, a little bit of channeling there. So, yep, you are going to be brought into vulnerability. This is a realm bridger now. Look at it as a realm bridger of your root chakra. Your root chakra forms your new base of who you are. Who am I? What am I here to do? I myself have had amazing healing from a lady just the other day, and also a massive upgrade in channeling, gifts, abilities that I did not expect. It literally happened out of nowhere. And a regular person that I do heal had said, wow, how you speak, your voice, everything is kind of, you're channeling through, you know, another dimension and realm. And I said, yeah. And it was it was a shock to me as well. So you're having so I'm just sharing that is happening, particularly if you are working in those fields. There is even a shift in what you're doing within your gifts and talents. If you don't do that and you don't work with that, just within your field, okay, and see evolution, I can't make it up, of the crown chakra. Yeah. So again, you're stepping through and earthing it, Earth Star Chakra. They are upgrading you, and as I always say, and you'll always hear me say, we don't conjure, we don't call that in, we don't make that happen. It happens to us. The upgrade, you know, myself and how I work with people is just clearing energy. The upgrades come from out of nowhere. They come to you. They work through you when you have hit a certain frequency. You cannot make them happen. You cannot. It happens. You step through. I saw a beautiful post the other day. I posted on one of my social medias. You don't move into the new world. It moves through you. Okay? Beautiful post. I wish I could quote who, off the top of my head, who did that, but amazing. And that is so beautifully put. And that's exactly what this is. And I think, you know, we hear that word surrender a lot, but it's surrender brings that freedom. And you let go of your level or your ability or your gifts and talent. They come through when the alignment is correct. And you only want them to come through when the alignment's correct. Not only for a clear channel and to be in truth, but it's protection. It's like when you think of this, hook electricity up properly, we don't have the blowouts, do we? We don't have such severe repercussions to what we're doing, and the energy fields and everything is in a link and alignment. And we have to understand that we are responsible for the not only, they're saying, the galactic energy fields coming in, but we are responsible for the effect that carries through. Okay, so that's what we'll all be learning now. And karma is not a bad word. Okay, karma is, now you will see or be able to, like your results, a bit like when you make something and the end result, you see the results and the faults show up. It's like when you renovate something or you build something and then it rains and you check for leaks, you know, that type of energy. So that's, think of it, and I'm just talking about karma as in within your spiritual frequency, renew alignment. They said, thank you, Spirit, I'm going to stop channeling now because it's getting faster and faster. And look at the card, new beginnings. You will be trapped in fear, and wherever you are discontent, that is going to be happening, guys. When I channel, I lose track of what, I think this is the third deck I just picked up. I'm not quite present when I channel. So foundation and achievements, patience, there is the Taurus energy. And also, that's an amazing card actually. I'll show you that card. And universe. So your solar plexus is being really stirred up now to pick a path, choose a path, many direction, and yes, you will feel great disruption. But with great disruption, love begins, and love begins within us and our journey and our mission. And maybe you need to feel a new love and a new connection with the earth right now, with your mission. If you are feeling everything's too much and nothing inspires me, and I'm done and I'm out and I'm over it. Well, guess what? You're about to have a reset, okay? Because destiny's stepping in, guys. That's where love begins, when you're in alignment with your true destiny. This distortion, disruption is a 16-7. That's 16 is 7. That is a spiritual cycle complete within love, one new beginning of self and your destiny. So even the cards are saying now there's a new direction. There's an upgrade of what inspires you here with the solar plexus. And the universe is right here doing it all for you and through you. So don't fight it. Spiritual strength is needed right now, right? 9's completion. Material and spiritual prosperity, and we have suffering in silence. There will be no more suffering in silence, Spirit says, because Spirit says the upgrades will be happening. So where you could not break through these fears that you have on your spiritual journey and mission, they're telling me that you will now break through those, and the universe will do it for you where you cannot. Fertility. Accelerated, bringing you back some hope, some energy, some light, some frequency, some soul food. These are all 8s, 3, 8, 8. Destiny. And deception and envy, conflict, crown chakra. So this shows me deception, envy, and some of us are about to have, and 7-7. Wow, I was about to say the biggest spiritual awakenings we've ever had, and what's in between that is a 5, which is change and conflict. I'm telling you, these cards, Spirit's message today is bringing you into harmonious union, and there are new doors to walk through, and you have to walk through those new doors. That will bring balance to you and your life, and the universal alignment to destiny. Your mission and why you're here is more important at this time, because that's where prosperity begins. That's where your alignment begins. That's where triumph happens, and a firm foundation within who you are. This is the I am. I know who I am. Outside of all conditioning and programming that we have had to endure on this lifetime to close it out for old karmic past life cycles and lessons. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap this up because channeling's getting deeper and longer, guys, and I'm in this flow. All right, what do we got here? Woman, ring, book. Okay. You will be questioning yourself and partnerships, contracts, cycles, and deals. The book of knowledge is going to be presented to you somehow through Spirit. This is knowledge and information you need to receive. Also, unknown mysteries and secrets are about to be revealed. It's going to, all these mysteries and secrets and cycles and knowledge that are unknown that will be revealed to you, remember, is not for your trauma. It is to bring you into maturity, wisdom, virtue, and peace within you. It's a bit like saying, well, there's the truth, but as hurtful or as harsh or as disappointing or whatever as it is or was, it will bring me peace. It'll set me free. It will bring me the clarity that I need within me. Okay. It's just a level of maturity, heart. So a lot of you are going to have some form of deep inner illumination here. It just reminds me of death and rebirth, you know, something that brings you to ashes but rises from the phoenix energy, clearing out everything for you that is not true. Okay, bring it, dog, it was there then, bringing you into truth, loyalty, and that can be of self, of soul, of heart, of journey, of mission, of destiny. Okay, so get ready to make the sacrifices to bring in this new beginning, solid foundation that you want. Yes, there will be some emotional loss, memories, and you will have to speak your truth. You are going to have the energy and courage now. A truth may come through you to speak out that is not from you. You know when something just comes out of your mouth and everybody's like, oh, and it's a deep truth within you. Yeah, see, revealing. And when this deep truth, and you speak your truth, but it was the divine working through you or your spirit guides, it will ignite your passions. You will then have to make some choices and directions, and remember, we always have heartache and loss, and we always have that devil come in with temptation to try and confuse or split us. But you now have to face these fears. I think they're trying to tell you that you are in the midst of one of the biggest transformations within your soul's journey ever. These planets, if you look over the last 2 years, 3 years, came in to expand you, but they have not shifted for 2,000 years, some of them 500 years, closing out. Like this is the whole shift of an Earth's axis and the planetary alignment of where these planets have sat. So this is one of the biggest spiritual, evolutionary jumps into one's self, soul, heart timeline that you will ever encounter. So we are in a very lucky timeline, moment in our time on Earth. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. So, you know, I think what they're trying to bring through is how serious it is now with destiny and the power that you put in that. 8, oh my God, I just saw 8 and 1. 10 is 1 and 8. Power, 8, and destiny. So, 1, completion, stepping into your intuition and the light. I cannot make it up. What a beautiful read. 1 and 9's 10, so I've got 8, 10, 19, 9 and 1's 10, so 8, 1, 1, 1, 1, 8. Look those up. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.